Just a reminder, this is a Friday episode, so there'll be a character corner at the end of this episode. If you don't care about the character corner, you can skip it. Otherwise, stay tuned for that. And because I'll be doing that, that'll probably be a fairly long outro. I'll keep this intro short. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is episode 30, and we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's have this recap. I don't mind it because I want to see him get his ass kicked again. Because F this dude. He was a good villain. Annoying, one note, cardboard. I mean, there was not much depth to this guy, right? But good villain. I enjoyed seeing him lose. I like how his missing tooth keeps moving, by the way. First missing tooth in the middle, then later we see it over here, right? Yep, that's why you're going to join him. It's all about the strength, baby. That's right. On your knees. He definitely had a change of heart, didn't he? Pay us back someday. All right, Patty. Boy, he looks like Bruce. I mean, that's got to be an intentional reference. He's got the Popeye arms, but the character design is Brutus. That's got to be what that is. Can't remember if Brutus had the Popeye arms as well, right? The big forearms. I don't remember that too well. It's been 35 years since I've watched that cartoon, so I have no idea. That's right. Sleeping. Oh, he's awake. Okay. I thought he was still chilling. I also thought we'd be with Nami the whole time. This episode. Calm down. He's so dramatic. Somebody else said take over. Is it Gina? What's his name? I just talked over the pronunciation again. Get me fed. That's true. Really. I would be shocked if when he leaves, you're not with him. I would be shocked. Fine, whatever. His mouth says yes, but his body says no. Uh huh. This dude's crazy. Look at him. Now he's excited. I have a feeling we'll see that before we see the Grand Line. Sounds great. It's old wives' tale. You'll never get bored eating fish. Look at him. The old man's gonna let him go. I acknowledge your skills. That's what he's gonna do. Obviously, right? Because I just believe with all my heart he's joining the crew. That's right. Get us fed. Good stuff. I guess all the cooks are eating. That's a lot of cooks, by the way. A lot of cooks. Not anymore. For now, anyway. Nobody's had time to cook. Wow, that's mean. That is mean. Raccoon dog. What about Raccoon and Tootie? Wow, he's about to stomp you out. I'm really confident about it. Maybe you're tasting your upper lip. That's right. They are roasting him. They're trying to get him to leave, I think. You disgust me. That's right. The spoon face down. That means we reject your food. I'll have to remember that. Yeah, you disgust us. You're dismissed. We know he takes this seriously, by the way. Eat this crap. That's right, he's eating every last drop. You damn right. It sucked. You're fired. You made me eat that nasty stuff. I feel you're already kind of out of business. You got a bad rep. Your place is trashed. Too much salt. Now he's settling things with violence. We know what the game he's running here. That's right. You're an embarrassment, a disgrace. Now my plan comes together. I'll do calisthenics for a while. Good job, fellas. Hey, the soup is great. Yeah, you guys are crazy. Obviously, right? Like, you guys are dicks. Yeah, he was mad. Hey, man, keep the what is that called? Whatever. Keep the utensils out of your mouth. He can hear him. Right. He's a brat and I'm a geezer, and that's just the way it is. Old man has a soft heart after all. We suspected. Yeah. Will you two just kiss already? That's right. That's how much I love you. I was pretty confident he was going with him. You know, they were starting to make me nervous. I also thought Jem was going with him, so 1 out of 2 ain't bad. They are idiots. Hey, why'd the music switch up? Are we switching over to the Nami? Nope. Ha! Eat my ass. He sucks. But you can't be tricking him. Right, 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 right. Get me fed. Yeah, maybe I should get a mustache like that. That looks fun. He's already onto the food. You don't care about the conversation anymore. The hell is that? I would think a shark, but it's making noises. It is a shark. The hell is? Oh, okay. It's a shark with somebody in its mouth. The hell are they doing? As if this restaurant needed more damage to it. By the way, is that Jin? A fish man? What is going on? Oh, that guy. Okay. Crap. Now they got to go on a mission, don't they? Yeah. Tell us this story. So this is how the. So we're going to keep in Luffy's point of view essentially, except for very quick cutaways. We're sticking with him. We find out what happens to her when he finds out what happens to her. Good thing I caught a shark cab. Shark Uber? Probably Shark Uber these days. I don't get it either, kid. We're out of here. Very, very foolish dreams. The hell are you talking about? It's about damn time, by the way. No. I like how he said it in there. He's like, no. They were all shocked. Good times. He seems like a good person to have along. All of you can kiss my ass. He's all front. All hat, no cattle, right? Yeah. That's right. You heard his little bitty feelings. Yep, even you. This guy is an emotional hand grenade. You know what? Get out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've never liked the show affection through belligerence. It reminds me too much of my childhood, right? Although that was just belligerence, no affection. But I'm just saying that's what it reminds me of. So I've never been about that vibe. But I get that's the old man's love language. So it is what it is. Man, they just keep finding boats, don't they? You're damn right he still needs more. That's right. This is just one day's supply. What are you talking about? Of course, they don't have a grocery boat anymore, so they're definitely screwed. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot about this. Why? He wants to forge his own path, huh? Don't make him pull out the vampire teeth. I really like this guy. I like his characterization. I like his backstory. The whole thing with him and the old man on the island, that was awesome. He's a little weird, but who isn't in this show, right? Terrible posture, though. We'll put it that way. Arch Rogues, huh? And they have money. Don't forget that aspect. And some good times. Uh oh. Pathetic. Damn, man. The physical abuse wasn't a good time. Jesus. Remember the good times. No reason to dwell on the bad times, right? Although, again, love, that's this old man's love language, right? Abuse. It stinks. Awful. Yeah. That's why I'll kick your ass with my hat. He's sad too. Look at him. With this blown out wall. This place is trashed, man. It's a little heartbreaking. Because I like this restaurant. Dude, really? You wanted a broken jaw on your way out? I guess they wanted something to remember him by, right? Because he was definitely going to give him that L. I'm telling you, man. Their payroll alone, look how many cooks they have. Damn. F him. Maybe he does want to say it. Don't make me cry, old man. I love this. You made him cry. Jerk. Parting is such sweet sadness. Or sweet sorrow, or whatever you want to call it. Yep. Didn't even hesitate, did he? I don't know how you would cut your leg off with a chain. I guess if you're strong enough, right? I think somebody was telling me, like, in the manga, he ate his leg. I'm not sure if that's true. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. There was a Stephen King short story that was similar to that. You better grovel. This is great, man. I love this. Anyway, I gotta cook dinner, so I didn't think they were gonna do this. Be honest with each other, right? I think they were hiding under their gruff exteriors. Now everybody's crying. This show is not afraid to be emotional. Can't say I was expecting that. I was gonna have a ranking in character corner about how emotional the characters are, but they'd all be 25s, right? They are not afraid to be emotional on this show. Why would they show up? It's going to take you weeks just to fix everything back up, man. That restaurant got trashed. It's a tragedy. It really does blow, man. Because that's a great restaurant. They're going to be in the red for a long time, I'm just saying. Meanwhile, let's foreshadow next episode, right? For the second episode in a row. Look at her. Trying to be all hardcore. That's right. She's determined. She's not crying like she was last episode. See, now it's serious, right? Alrighty, here we go with this week's character corner. As you can see, I've had an upgrade. Klaus put together a nice little table for me, so it's easier to see the numbers, and we got the little character names and photographs and stuff like that. Images, I guess we'd say. So, one thing I do need to figure out is I don't have time to try to figure out. I tried to, as you can see here, I tried to create a space for Jen, and it keeps moving the name down, but it won't move the photo down. So I don't understand why that is. But what I'm going to need is he's going to be a separate category because he's not part of the crew. So I need him moved down, and then a label that'll say, what would we say? Not part of the crew. We need something short and concise. It's, other people, maybe we can workshop it. But I need some kind of label that designates people who are not part of the crew. We've got people that are in the crew and everybody else, right? People are not part of the crew. Maybe we can have a third category for the really interesting villains. We haven't had any yet that I consider that are worthy of a character corner. But I need him moved down in a label on top. And like I said, I can't figure out how to do it. So there are some drawbacks to having people do your things for you because when I set up a table myself, I know how to make adjustments. So there are drawbacks. But by next week, we'll have it figured out. So anyway, it looks great. I love it. So let me move this over a little bit. What do we got changes for Luffy? Friendship. I'm going to move him up to a 6 because and see now it's moving the numbers around. I don't know why the number jumped up. But hey, I'll have it sorted out by next week. But anyway, he should be up to a 6 because he showed a friendship. He has an emotional awareness that I didn't give him credit for. And the fact that Sanji wouldn't come, felt obligated, so he would need to hear for himself. Like I really like that. I think that's an emotional intelligence that I really like. So he'd be a better friend than I was giving him credit for. So he goes up to. I'm sure this will increase as we move, but he'll go up to a 6 for now. Fighting, trustworthiness, comedy, cool, and the factor that's all the same. So this will be a 43 at this point. Oh, it moved back down. Cool. So I guess that's just temporary. Man, new software scares me. I don't have time to learn anything. I'm playing Civilization 5, which came out, 10 years ago? I don't have time to learn a new game. That's the only game I play because I don't have time to learn a new game. I just don't. Nami's going to stay the same, like nothing's changed. There's a potential for there to be a big change here next week if we see some of her backstory, why she's doing what she's doing. There's a potential for a big change. But at this point, no, nothing. I haven't seen much of Usopp. He's not going to change. Or Zoro. Unfortunately, I only remember the last 3 episodes, or 2 episodes earlier this week, where something might have changed a little bit. But probably not. I don't know why anything would change at this point. They're pretty solid numbers so far. So let's get to the interesting one. Let's do Jen first. Okay, friendship. Hard to read, but I would say he's a loyal minion. He's a loyal shipmate, but what kind of a friend would he be? We'll just give him a base level of 5. We don't know, but I think 5 is pretty good. We haven't really seen him fight, so I'll give him a 5. No, he had a decent punch on the captain, didn't he? He's got to get a 7 for that, right? Trustworthy, like he's very loyal, so we got to give him a really good number for that. So I think he's a very loyal person. Comedy? No, not really. I don't think we got any comedy from him. Cool factor? He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I'll give him a 6. Looks like that puts him at 26. By the way, Klaus was wondering how you can have negative numbers. Negative numbers are a part of math. Like negative numbers exist. You can have a scale from 1 to 10 and still have negative numbers. That's math. Now, what you can't do if you have a scale from 1 to 10, you can't go above 10 because it's a scale from 1 to 10. And yes, 1 to 10, but negative numbers are math, right? Like, I remember when I first learned that in school. It's like, negative numbers? You can't put a minus in front of numbers? I was very confused. But, negative numbers exist. It's a thing. But I do believe it would be breaking a scale if you went above 10. It's either a 10-point scale or it's not. So that's my rule. I'll never go above 10, but you can go minus if you really suck. So, alrighty. So, Sanji. Friendship. The cooks like him. Even though they have that belligerent affection, the cooks like him. So there's a reason for that. He's probably a pretty good friend. So he's going to get a 6. Fighting remains the same. Trustworthiness and loyalty, I think he gets another 6 there because, again, like he seems to be pretty loyal. You can trust him so far. So that's good. Comedy, he makes me laugh, but a lot of it is the emotion. I think it's the writing more than the character, but no, I'm going to have to still give him a 7 there. So we got him at 35. Cool. So, Luffy, I feel pretty good about these numbers. Like I said, if I was going to create, not that I know how to do it with this new software thing, but like if I was going to create a new column for emotional, which I won't because they would all be like plus 50 emotion because all of them are emotional train wrecks, right? But if I was going to, then the most emotional person here might actually be Sanji, and I wouldn't have said that 5 episodes ago, right? So, but yeah, there's our character corner. And this is the last one I do before I can start getting feedback on this, whether anybody even cares, right? So, let me just think about these. Of course, by the time you watch this, you'll have already let me know. So, it's weird I'm recording in the future. But anyway, yeah, thanks again to Klaus. It's a great table. I'm not crapping on him at all. Like, it's just me learning new software, very scary. It's not a good time.